everybody, and welcome back for the 2017 NFL season. It's your host, the one and only CRP, Cody, Team Average 112, TBCC, whatever the heck we're calling me these days. I don't know. Let me get it out of the way right now. This year we're going to do this way instead of doing what we did last year because due to complications it had to be the visual recording that and then the camera recording the audio and I had to mash the two. So whenever there was a problem, I had to freaking restart over. It was awful. God awful. Not doing that again, just gonna do this right here. You'll get captions for stuff popping up, it'll be better than whatever. So this year, instead of stealing from Hatbox, I'm gonna steal from Geo. Call it a mutual respect. Love for all around. Alright, you know what? Let's get into the game, shall we? I'm just gonna start off now. I'll pick 3 interesting games. I think that's how I'm gonna do it. We'll see how the year goes on. 3 games, I'll talk about them, give my personal opinion. Then I'm going to scroll over here, so that way I can put the captions either here or here. I don't know what's going to happen, depending on how I'm set up right now. And I'll just have the games slide up as I go around. Keep my life easy, and we'll just break it down, shall we? So I got my trusty phone right here with the Ravens background, because for those who don't know by now, I am a Ravens fan. So let's break it down. First of all, okay, so the first entry game, according to my phone, is going to have the Oakland Raiders visiting the Tennessee Titans. Oakland has usually owned a very close game between these two over the last couple of times they faced off against each other. Marshawn Lynch is now back into the NFL, playing for his hometown Raiders. So not only will that'll give an offense much more of a boost from a more spiritual level, more enthusiastic level. Is Marshawn Lynch still got some in the tank? He looked pretty decent in the preseason, but we shall see. Tennessee, we're going to win into third-year quarterback Marcus Mariota. Oregon quarterback. I'm from the Oregon area, so got a lot for him. He's been added some weapons, so he's going to hopefully try to actually improve on his stats, even though he's already had some decent stats for how young he is in the NFL. Run game led by DeMarco Murray and Derrick Henry. And the defense is improving a little bit. Tennessee's going to actually try to make a run for the division this year. We'll see how they do. So that's the first game. The second game we're going to look at based on an entertainment perspective. We're going to have the Arizona Cardinals going to Detroit to face the Lions. Coming off a playoff team, Matthew Stafford's hoping to lead the Lions again back into the playoffs and trying to establish himself as one of the better quarterbacks after receiving, what was it, a $135 million contract. The money. Is he worth the money? He's a decent quarterback, and he's relatively young. But, you know, we need those playoff wins. Meanwhile, the Cardinals, Carson Palmer is getting older than old. Larry Fitzgerald doesn't seem to age at all, but he's on the back. He's looking to retire probably in the next year or two. And then all-star running back David Johnson, who goes number 1 in 99.9% of fantasy leagues, except the one in my league, where the person wasn't there to draft, so they got auto-drafted, and ESPN thinks Le'Veon Bell will be better. So, you know, I'm going to third. You're an idiot. I hope you to lose. Nah. Much love all around. But, anywho, and in my friend's league, freaking Sean, mostly just to get at me because Sean won the first pick, he took him from me. Whatever. Anywho, I lost my train of thought. Anywho, they'll be crashing at it, and we'll see who can prevail. A lot of people have high hopes in Detroit. I'll be real. I do believe in Matthew Stafford being a really good QB. Probable top 10, top 15 for sure. I don't know how the line they're going to do. Arizona, I probably have more faith in them than Cardinals fans do in themselves. Arizona is my 5th favorite team as of recent on the list. So there's that. So I probably have more hope for them than most people do. But I think they'll squeeze out this one. But I could be wrong. We'll see. And then the third and final game, our good old friends Nate and Christopher, their teams are clashing on a Monday. We have New Orleans visiting Minnesota. Running back Adrian Peterson, who has been with the Vikings, I believe, since 2007. I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure it's 2007. He was now with the Saints. He claimed that he wanted to go chase a ring, but chose to go with the Saints, which, unless their defense starts actually half-trying, unlikely. We'll see. NFC is full of a lot of big powerhouses, so it'll be interesting to tell. Quarterbacks Drew Brees is going to look to set more records this year. Go for another 5,000-yard season, try to get more. Certainly not to surpass Brett Favre for the most of all time. going for all the stats. Can he do it? I don't see why he can't. 2 more years and then he probably passes Peyton Manning for all the good stats. But we'll see what happens. Meanwhile, Sam Bradford in a mildly Minnesota offense will try to keep up with a, I don't want to say mediocre because I don't know what they're going to be like. They might be good, they might not be. So it's more of a Drew Brees offense versus Minnesota Viking defense, which is a top 5 unit, I think. So, and very young, very powerful secondary, all that. Drew Brees is going to be without weapons, so he's going to lean on Michael Thomas and Ted Ginn. And who's their tight end? Kobe Fleener. They're going to be leaning on those guys to catch the passes. I don't recall off the top of my head who the third receiver is, but nonetheless, that is his goal. That's what they're planning on doing. And let's see if they can do it. Alright, those are the games we're going to look at. There's benefits from doing this really late now because I don't have to talk about the Bucs-Dolphins game because of the hurricane, so benefits. But anywho, I think I'm going to try to fit it in here because of the lighting. Here are my picks for all the games. I'm going to just go down some of them right now. KC's incompetent. I don't care who you are. They're not beating New England. Usually the home team wins divisional games, but I don't trust Washington at all. Kirk Cousins is big time, and he's a really great quarterback, but Washington got bad and Philly got pretty decent. So I think Philly's got a good chance. Colts, without Andrew Luck, you might as well be the Cleveland Browns. I say that half sarcastically, but I do mean it. Andrew Luck's the only thing that keeps that team from going 3-13 every year. I can guarantee you that. And then the Sunday night game, kind of interesting how they're letting Elliott play this game and then suspending him, but I don't understand at all. We'll see what happens. And that is everything. And also for the fun and glory of everything, you're back in the middle. I am partaking in 2 fantasy leagues this year that I will try to keep you both updated with. One is with a group of my friends, Old Nader, Christy, Shawanda, and replacing Keith and Jared this year because Keith is now in the Army. So he's going to be almost impossible to get to do this with. And Jared, because now he's moved away and is almost impossible to contact himself. So by replacing them, we got our good old friend Dvorak and one of my newer friends. I call it newer friend, but I've known him for a while. His name is Dominic. We call him Dom or Dommy. And so they'll be replacing our league. And then our second league, it's with the prognosticator on the Facebook page. I shall leave you a link to go check out that if you haven't already. A lot of us talk football, talk fantasy, talk gambling because, we want money. Who doesn't want money? Is that everything? I think so. I covered a lot. Did I leave enough time for these things to scroll? Probably didn't. Who knows? Editing at its finest, my friends. So yeah, honestly I wasn't hoping to come back from my break starting with this. But when you run out of time, you run out of time. I can't predict the future. So that is all I'm gonna go with, I believe. I don't think I have anything else to talk about. Donate to the hurricane incidents. Donate to the fire incidents. Or the protect. You know what I mean. The world is crashing and burning. As we know it. Make sure you donate to your Red Crosses, whatnot. I don't have any links, so I can't give them to you. And just, make the world a better place. And let's have a great 2017 season, shall we? On the Team After 112, I'll see you all in week 2. Deuces.